Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. That's why superior ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a middle, give it Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a middle, give it Sunday magic. Round of applause and you blow that shit. Then it's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, it's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm ballin' like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Ooh, ooh. Then the juke move, Heisman, stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a minute, give it Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a minute, give it Sunday magic. That's not a game. Banging on your chest when I go through the pain. Never been about the money or the fame. But when it bring both things, we go again. Wins on the road, yeah, I got those. Couple records that I hold, yeah, I got those. It's the playoffs, the team just got home. We ain't going outside when it matter most. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field, just play John Madden. It's a minute, give it Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play John Madden. It's a minute, give it Sunday magic. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no sweat. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I can beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say.
We have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Gets this out wide to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. The Jets at 5-4 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
First and 10, Taylor now. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitor. So they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. They'll check this one down to Taylor. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. It's complete to Lockett. And they'll work this down inside the 30. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Rodgers to throw once more. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forcing incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
Chilling, baby. Relax. Stop. London, about to beat your ass already. She just laying down. London, don't come up there bothering her. She calm.
You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown.
Go finish talking on the phone. You got Arian just waiting on the phone for you. Oh, you not? All right, let me see the phone. Okay then, stop lying.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's Devon Ross St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the
All right,
drive.
be careful heading home.
On the first play, attack the middle of the field.
I said be careful.
Big gainer and a first down.
Be in London.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
This is her stuff that was in my car.
Okay.
I'll put it on her.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on where you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Lockett. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Hey, 626! Zip!
From the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
All right, later.
His man on the outside. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
2nd and 5. option here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. And able to use a stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Again, it's Taylor. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Rodgers with a caper, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers scoring on the sneak from a yard out, and the Jets have regained the lead. Rosa's good for the extra point. The lead is now 10-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a bit. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They're going to look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Big play there for New England. 51 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers.
What you trying to tell me?
And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
You trying to tell me something?
Only time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now they try the right side here. There's just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes is won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Lots of look to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's in. Touchdown.
Stop fucking run commit.
A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Looks good on the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, he's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them. Because they're really outside of field goal range now. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit. But must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss.
Man, get the fuck down. If she shoot, why the hell are you sitting there doing that? Come on, man. You done woke up. Her eyes was closed. Alright, that's enough, though. Stop. Get down.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A first down and then some. 29 yards.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And again, the run defense out this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 4th and 11 coming up. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want...
And nothing
they
but
go to bullshit.
Here, middle of the field. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. We were just saying during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they know. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. They give the Taylor out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and goal, Rodgers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. On the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Rosas' kick is good. And that's backward and forward. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out. New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. 21 yards there on third down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second and 9 now. And he'll just get rid of it. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. No gain on the play there.
That's okay. Gay is on the block.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers send the edge.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out and they were forced to take a short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rodgers going to throw. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A the middle. Here's Taylor. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. On play action, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught.
Why the fuck my corner running to the fucking goal line, bro? Stay in bounds. The receiver ain't even out there.
Touchdown grab. And the Jets
Fucking idiot.
away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to almost certainly win the football game. The kick by Lutz is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep. Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Rodgers has done it before, but he won't get the connection here, and the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Pats, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
I don't follow trends.
you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment, that's your solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up.
Daddy.
Run it up. Run it up. Run it up.
Bigger, better, petty, don't matter. Far as the tattle, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I do capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should've been to prison. Don't boy remorse, no cases been. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I work a plan now. Can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male. What you talking? Talking that funky. Get about my face, wearing that monkey. We didn't. Not that. That might give you life
Go in the
advice.
kitchen with
Get
that.
some money.
Money. Go in the kitchen with it.
Get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a call NASCAR. My solo knows that I am not a passer. I will not after any of you fever blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male. What you talking? Talking that funky. Get about my face, wearing that monkey. We didn't. Not that. That might give you life advice. Get some money. Get some money.
I kick this nigga ass with one hand, bro. I ain't bullshitting. I swear to God. Just gave that nigga that word. He talking about, oh, you quiet. Like, yeah, shit. Bitch, my little girl I ain't finna wake her up. Then she crying and shit. Nah, I really can't play. I mean, this bitch get my ass kicked in. Hell nah. Yeah, nah, it was a tough game. I ain't gonna lie though, for real. Like, so the first game I played him, I pressed him all game, and he wasn't ready for it. So he was just throwing pick after pick. This time around, like, he was ready for it. He was doing a shitload of quick passes, and he got Aaron Rodgers. So of course, you know what I'm saying. That shit was on point. But I mean, shit, he was on my ass this game, boy. I ain't even gonna lie. We came out with the dub though. That nigga say piss me off. Yeah. But see, I never run cover 3, bro. Ever. I don't care. The only time I run cover 3 is if I'm in that matching coverage, because the safety technically, instead of dropping down, pick up whoever coming up the seam versus sitting low. But I don't run true zone coverage on this game. Even if I run cover 3 or cover 4, 9 times out of 10, I mean I don't got no more man plays, so I just user the assignments. But yeah.
Baby, it's all on the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yellow timber.
Oh, he ran it this time.
It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My on hustle, my diamonds on huddled up. CBOG got me on hustle. That's me about my life, and I love it.
Oh, okay.
So many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We
I play coverage on this man. Like I play the run, but the run defense on this man.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He's danced around coverages all year to the tune of 1,400 receiving yards so far. It's the Dolphins and the Jaguars, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Dolphins in our ball game here. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is now one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late, so maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some goal plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, he'll be alright. But shit, alright though, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up, man. Alright. The baby on me.
Yeah, but after she's off of you. How about after, Daddy? Daddy, how about after? Daddy, how about after? Daddy, how about after?
Come on, just lay down, baby. That's all you have to do.
But you want to Jalen.
But Jalen is a baby.
Yeah, but she can go to sleep on her own. Daddy, come on. Dad,
Hold on.
I want to see my tube.
Hey, where you at? Oh, okay. So check this out. Coach Allen talked to me today, and he was telling me about the little shit you got going on with the little girl. Yeah. And listen, I don't know. I'm not saying you did it, you didn't. I don't give a fuck. It's me being honest with you. But as your uncle, shit like that, if you doing it, it's going to follow you the rest of your life. You're going to be 18 in a year or so. That charge will stick with your ass forever. Every job you try and get, they're going to hold you back for it. You're going to be stuck working at somewhere like McDonald's. You do not want that kind of shit following your name, Javon. If you doing it. If. I don't care what you got going on with the girl, whatever. Keep your hands to yourself. Alright? Well, that's the whole thing. If it's a lie, then that's great. But all I'm saying is, if there's any truth to it, because the girl supposedly, according to Coach Allen, the girl walk around showing bruises and shit and all of that. Well, if that's true, then it just needs to stay that way. That's all. But all I was saying was if. But we'll talk later.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 69 yards. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the...
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Well, he's been doing this.
So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. First and 10, it's Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Jackson on first down.
He targets Ingram for another grab.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The red zone now. Here's Jackson on first down.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter, but really in that game we were playing.
Johnny United?
No, not quite at that level and not at that age. But
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke.
Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here? Or they drop everyone in the coverage to crack the throwing lanes?
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield.
offense. They're getting off the field.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Jags first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time. Complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's the option play going left. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11, as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12, Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kick by Elliott is good. And high fives for that one, as that drive ends in 3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
This time they stay on the ground, and they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the... This offense ready to get back out there, as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Now Jackson on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how it happened.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. They take a shot downfield there, but it lines up falling incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw is Jackson. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jamison Williams halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jaguars have retaken a third-quarter lead. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. To throw again is Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguar. Scoring game, Charles, than we typically.
Listen.